This be a normal field trip with a friend? No way!
Step inside, it's a wild ride. Come on!
Hop aboard the Magic School Bus as we journey to explore Hadrian's Wall. This wall was built in 122 AD in the northern part of the Roman Empire in Britain. Buckle your seatbelts and get ready to get your rowing on.
Hadrian's Wall is located in northern England, near the border of Scotland. The wall was placed slightly north of the existing line of military installations. Building in the east started at the point where the road from the south met the wall and where later a gate was erected.
Wow, looks like we're getting close.
When Hadrian visited Britain in 122 AD, he found the frontier in flux. True to his retractive instincts, he established a new wall. It was built with stone in the eastern part and clay in the western part.
By golly, that's one huge wall.
It is 73 miles long and 20 feet high, and it was manned by 15,000 troops.
It looks like it could hold 500 to 1,000 men.
Exactly. That is the remains of a house said, which is where the soldiers lived. Each one had its own prison, hospital, bakery, and stables.
Look at all those camps and tiny towers in the wall. Also, there were mile castles built every Roman mile, which housed a couple of soldiers.
1 Roman mile equaled to 0.95 English miles, so that would make the wall 80 miles long in Roman measure and 73 in ours. But wait a second, were common folk allowed to explore the wall?
Good question. Along the wall, there were 25-foot wide and 10-foot deep ditches that were intended to keep civilians out of the military zones. Safety first, children. Looks like we've covered when and where the wall was built, but do you know why?
Hadrian's Wall was built to keep northern barbarian British out of the Romanized South, and its purpose was to mark the northern extent of the Roman Empire, which then covered much of Europe.
Look here, it says that this monument was non-hermetic and it controlled traffic and oppressed the natives. And over here, it says that the construction required 2 million tons of rock.
Ultimately, it was the most imposing fortification of its time.
I think Emperor Hadrian was a nice dude.
You betcha! He wanted to make sure the troops stationed at the wall were happy, so he personally met with them to organize practice drills. Let's head back on into the bus and look at some more pictures.
Hadrian's Wall is so well preserved today. Heck, if there weren't all those museums along the wall, people wouldn't be able to learn all of this exciting information. Like that there are several monasteries that contain stones taken from Hadrian's Wall, and that more than 70% of the original wall is still standing today.
Well, when Hadrian died, the wall had been fairly slighted due to Antoninus Pius building the Antonine Wall, and several mile castle gates were removed and crossings were thrown across the Vallum Ditch. However, a national trail was opened in 2003, which follows the path of the wall from coast to coast.
As fun as this is, I sure am pooped. Is it time to head back yet? It sure is. Buckle your seatbelts and say goodbye to the most famous of all the frontiers of the Roman Empire. Peace out, Hadrian's Wall.